Alright everyone, hello, welcome back. I'm telling you, there's something here with this OBS that doesn't like doing thing. Like it goes, we're having issues with the settings. It's like, what do you mean you're having issues with settings? Oh, we can't tell you, just know that we're having issues. Oh, alright. Like, okay, thanks, game. Appreciate it. It's so wonderful. Anyway, I don't have any actual major plans for today. For some bizarre reason, I was like, maybe, just maybe, we can go to terminal, question mark? And then I looked into it because I was like, okay, I want to know, like, how do you prepare for it, basically? And it amounted to, good luck. It was basically what they said. So, that's, fun. Game, are you okay? I know they had an update earlier today that changed some things, but seems like nothing's working. Okay, there we go. I think this was a 6 hour. Why do you do this to me? At this point, I'm convinced it's a scam. I feel like it's not illegal to ask for a red rebel from one of these things. Please. Actually, I will keep this. I'm not entirely sure everything I would need to do for thing. I don't know. I don't really know how to prepare for terminal. Even like I watched a video or two and it was still like, I'm still not sure. This is worth how much? What is in this apartment? Why is this a million ruble key? Required for how? Oh, it can have valuables, electronics, and stimulants. Honestly, I don't care about this key. I think I have one. I'll probably just sell it. I wonder how fast it goes. Oh, no, 0.99999. Undercut it by a single ruble. It's probably not going to go anywhere, but it'd be really funny. Put that up for 57. The pressure gauge. Honestly, I'll probably just keep it. I think I have a labs. I'm not sure. I have to check. Oh, this whole thing seems very sluggish. I have no idea what the heck is going on. I do. They're probably, honestly, not worth very much at all. Yeah, they're basically useless. I think we're still making ammo and things, right? So I'm not really sure sort of the rules of terminal in the sense that, like, what's a good idea to do, like what do I bring, what do I stay away from, because I'm sure there's a lot for both. Some sort of offer sold. Oh, the key. Put that in there. Now, I do not think... Well, I mean, I could probably just stop that sentence there. I do not think. I don't know. I don't really think I need some of these things. Wait, how much does this go for? Yeah, not much. I'll probably just keep it. I don't really need it. Sort of in the absence of any other real plan. Some insurance back. Oh yeah, the bag and stuff. Yeah, whatever. For now. Honestly, do I want to keep this? Eventually. That's fine. It's whatever. Okay, we'll do like a random scav run. What am I mean, to be fair, these dailies aren't going to be all that great. Yeah, stuff I don't have. And theoretically, I could have had like crafting, but kind of like whatever. Got a customs 4 times? No. PMCs with man, PMCs with hand grenades is hard enough as it is. Never mind with the specific hand grenades. Okay, so we can just go on like a random interchange run? I don't see why not. I recorded episode 3 of Project Zomboid earlier today, and I finally got some sort of semblance of tobacco, but I found out something about Build 42 is that apparently they just absolutely nerfed cigarette spawns, which is insane. Right? Because apparently in Kentucky in the 90s, over 25% of the population smoked cigarettes or other tobacco products. So you're telling me that somehow in the 90s in Kentucky, I've managed to get like the one county that nobody smokes. So I had to get a mod to fix that. And then something I opened up had smoking tobacco. But I couldn't find a pipe. But I found out you could make a can pipe, right? Like a pipe with a can. But like, okay, I found the pipe, I found the can, no problem. Just drink a can of soda or whatever. Then it's like, oh yeah, now you need to craft it with a knife. Well, I couldn't find any pointy knives. For almost an hour, I'm running around looking for this knife. Eventually, I find one, and my guy, after running around for like 4 or 5 days without a single cigarette or anything, finally got some tobacco. And I was like, oh my god. I like the game, but I feel like I am wandering around aimlessly, and it is a little frustrating because it's like I want to be able to really enjoy this game, but I feel like it's a game you can enjoy unless you really know what you're doing. But like, I don't know what I'm doing, so like I don't know what's a great places to loot. I don't know what I should be focusing on, right? It's all just weird, and I feel like I'm not even joking, I'm probably around the same city block, because my guy has the combat prowess of a potato. The weapon damages are not realistic at all. Like, there's a zombie I'm pinning down on the ground, and I've got a sharp meat cleaver, and apparently it takes like 4 hits while it's on the ground to take him out. Even though, mind you, I hit him like 3 or 4 times and then pushed him over onto the ground. Like, what are these weapons? How do they work? Right? It seems like it's very silly. Right? Like, the damage model seems really kind of dumb. It'd be like going from playing Hell Let Loose, but then suddenly you're playing Call of Duty. Hello. Where just the damage model seems really silly for what it should be. Or actually, you know what? To be fair, Call of Duty and Hell Let Loose are different genres. Rather, if you're playing Hell Let Loose and then, right, or you have an expectation of Hell Let Loose being, quote, realistic, and you go to play it and it takes like 7 hits of like a 30-odd 6 to take somebody down. And you're like, what is going on here? Right? It's like playing Battlefield. Right? It's like there's an expectation of how the weapons should perform based on what I know a cleaver will do, right? Especially to a corpse, like a rotting corpse that's been reanimated, right? So okay, let's say he doesn't generate enough force with a sledgehammer. I'm not sure how he couldn't generate enough force with the sledgehammer to take out a zombie, right? But like, if I'm swinging a machete around, okay, that'll do damage to a live person who's healthy. Never mind to a zombie that's, deteriorating beyond all recognition. Okay, and I think that's what sort of draws me out of the game. Also, it's just kind of one of those things where it's really annoying, right? Well, like, my brain can't suspend the disbelief enough. Like, when I'm playing Battlefield and I'm firing a bar at somebody, it takes like a whole mag to drop them. I mean, in real life, that first round he's going down. But like, something about Battlefield where it's a little bit arcadey and it's not, doesn't tout itself as being realistic or whatever, right? In terms of ballistics, that it's like, okay, well, you know what? Fine, I can sort of separate that, but I don't know. Anyway, enough about me complaining about damage models in Project Zomboid. Right? There was also a thing with what is it? No More Room in Hell 1. We're not going to talk about 2. I've never played 2, so I can't really speak to it. But what does this one do? Well, this one's the one for thermal throttling or whatever. I haven't played the second one, so I'm not going to speak too much about it, because that would just be silly and ignorant. But something I've experienced with, No More Room in Hell 1 is there's different damage models depending on what mode you're playing in. Right? Like, there's a realism mode where you can do as much damage as you want to the zombies' bodies. It doesn't do anything. But if you hit them in the head, they're done for, basically. Right? And then there's other ones where they just, a headshot will take them out. But if you do enough damage to the body, they go down. And, that's fun. But just trying to play around in Zomboid, I think my issues with it get exacerbated by the fact that it feels like there's a weird disconnect between damage models and actual gameplay. Whereas Tarkov is totally realistic, and if I hit somebody, they go down immediately. I'm totally not saying this facetiously, Everything I'm saying is totally true and not at all false. Is it up here? It's hard to tell. Oh my god.
Этот сделан! Сука! Я подмагните!
If I had an impact grenade, this would be glorious. I don't think this gun is powerful enough to deal with these bears. I knew one of them went elsewhere. Don't shoot me. Wearing a helmet.
Подмогните! Вижу кошмарного! Прибегаю вода!
Got him. That was totally flawless. Oh, what am I checking that? Well, that wasn't too bad. You got all these scabs down here, though. Well, this would accept the flashlight if I found one. Good to know.
Тут наших бьют! Что за хрень? Понял, бля?
I don't know what he doesn't want to loot. It's like, okay then. Still on the bright side, we dropped some scab or BMCs. It's cool. like I could understand here if they were USEC and I said like, yo, help me, and they didn't, or they didn't react, but they're bears. They would understand me going like, and then somebody help. Like they just didn't care. Oh, somebody, I think that was mine, actually. I probably grabbed it, and when I dumped on the floor, it fell all the way down the stairs. I grabbed the PP-19, but I didn't grab any ammo for it. Not that it matters. It's kind of like whatever. I'd have to look at this more closely, but it looks like that's been slightly changed. Ugh. Go see if there's anything interesting over in this rear area. Like, I was thinking, right, about terminal because obviously I've got to do it, and it's a bit of an instance-based puzzle almost. But like, at least with Labyrinth, right, you've got the puzzle room before you have the main action room, right? And it's one of those things, basically, once you press one of the alarm buttons, or, you know, you take out the enemies, you press an alarm button, then as long as you're just careful where you're walking, you're safe, right? Whereas here, it's like the whole thing is a puzzle. You have to watch out who you're shooting. Black Division is cracked, right? You can sometimes have to fight the boss because apparently sometimes it'll aggro against Black Division depending on who it is. It's like, oh my god, right? If you accidentally hit a civilian, then somebody was saying Ruaf will try to eat your soul. And it's like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to actually escape. Maybe Tarkov itself, staying in Tarkov is safer than trying to escape. It seems like, I was going to say the meta, right? Does anybody need a golden rooster? It turns out if you just want a golden rooster, you just have to loot. Who would have thought? I'm carrying the Gingy on me. I kind of don't care that much. But I think, was it 5 of them could be put on the, let's say the market. No, on the cultist circle, and that works. But it's like, I don't really care. Because I'm just, at this point, throwing money away. Like, I'm gonna keep the magazine and stuff on me right now. Cause honestly don't care about the CMS kit. Technically, the CMS kit's worth more than the magazine. But they're both kind of bleh. I will take the M855. If it's 100 round, that's beautiful. Because that means that's most of the way to a new set of 855A1. Intel folder, don't mind if I do. That's a good. Ooh, Trash. Trash. I don't need the grenades. Don't need the splinter of that. These. Fuel. M62, I'll take it. I'm almost tempted to, is that another box of M60? Oh my god. Almost tempted to put the roost, like throw the rooster away because I don't need it. I'd never hear the end of it though, is the problem. But it'd be so funny. The thing is, the AFACs sell for a good chunk of change. Dump this. That'll go on here, just because I like it better. Keck tape is not too bad, but the machine parts are better. That being said, just eat that, that's fine. I don't know, does the keck tape go for very much? I genuinely don't remember. I think it goes for like a decent amount, but I don't think it's anything fancy. I mean, we would also drop the morphine if we need to. Yeah, the morphine's not worth much. The daily was the alkaline and something else. Toilet papers. I don't think I could craft the toilet paper fast enough. Teapot. I'll do this for cash, like I need cash, like I don't need cash. Like I'll do one last check in here, but there's no LEDX, nothing in here that I want, you know. Motor's a decent chunk of cash, but again, it's like what is it, 70 or like 80-ish thousand rubles? Not really worth the, you know, the ruble per slot. Interesting. I've never seen WD-40 on the ground there. I found out the debtor ending is by far one of the cheaper ways to get in, right? Because like two of them require crafts or something crazy. One of them requires 5 million rubles per attempt. And then the debtor ending, it's like, go bring, what's his face, a blue folder. Lightkeeper, a blue folder, and he gives you a key card. That's like, that's not too bad. You know, if I have a bunch of them lying around, then I just basically bring like one at a time every time I need to try to go. You just do a quick lightkeeper run. That's like what, 40 minutes? Not even. Which has that sort of thing. It's like, yeah, but why would I do this? Because like whatever versus some of the crafts. Well, I mean, realistically speaking, a 40-minute run is less time and effort than all the time it would require for you to get the 5 million rubles, or even to do the craft. Like even with max crafting, it takes like almost 6 hours for me to craft what I need. Not on top of the fact that I have to go, you know, have to get that card anyway, right? So even if it costs the same as a blue folder, the blue folder just inherently wins at a time. Plus, now that I don't have to worry about PMCs trying to fight me, it's not too bad actually getting the, what do you call it? The even more rep. Uh, 49 minutes. How long does it take for me to actually craft the toilet paper? It's actually, yeah, we can unironically do this. Is it just me or is this one very quiet? There we go. The Gingy, not worth it. The sugar though, yeah, that's gonna go for a good chunk. I don't even think you need the full amount, right? Whoa, is that a rooster? A rooster. Look at the rooster. Wow. I'm just gonna hold on to that one. These are going for me. The keck tape, meh. The pressure gauge, also meh. The teapot, I don't think it's going for all that much, but we'll keep. The intel, I'm just curious, how much does this go for right now? Just a casual 400,000 rubles. Okay, keep the M62. The BP rounds. Okay, boom, 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 boom. He should pay for this now, yeah. I'll keep the intel. And the backpack. You know what? While I'm doing this, I should probably just randomly gear up for the thing. I don't see why not. Right. What would work? The Neo Steel wouldn't work with the Death Shadow. Would it work with that? I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. That doesn't work with the Comtax. Helmet wise, I really don't know. Honestly, I'll probably run like one of these with the quad eye instead, maybe. Actually, no, I've seen what the map looks like. It's kind of almost blown out. Like, it's really bright. Not this. Not that either. That's 16. If we're going to be heavy, is the problem. These guys hurt. So I'm not sure what would be a smart idea to bring in. Oh, I found the signal pistol. Who would have thought? It's probably just been sitting in there for how long now? Possibly one of these, actually. Oh, it's a ceramic front. Never mind. This is probably not a bad idea. Running with one of these. Something I could put a fresh 6 plate in. And probably not an MCX. I'd probably be running like... The mono one is actually not a bad idea, unironically. But it does need a pistol grip. I don't think I could put a bad lever on here. Keep the suppressor on here. Recoil is fine. Keep the stock. I don't think you lose the stuff. This should be fine. Right. Wherever that went. There it is. Now, we want to go through all of our ammos here. That's not gonna be good enough. That might work if I'm hitting my shots. I can't guarantee it would. I will swap out the plates in this in a second. The 100 rounders could work potentially, but those would be awkward, and I probably ill-advised. I wonder if a 416 would be better, but I'm not sure. I got a bunch of foul 50 rounders for some reason. Honestly, you could just get rid of it. It's been sitting there for ages. I probably don't need the cash in there. The injectors, that's technically fine, I guess. I'm sure we'll probably end up going through more. Do I have a tool set? Yes, I do. That with me. Inspect, put these away. We want steel would be not a bad idea, but steel's heavy. That's fine. That should be okay. And see what we can do for your 60 rounders. Oh, these are, well, I was gonna say expensive, but let's put the thing in that for now. Right, because these are how much now? Like 80,000? Almost 100,000. So this is like a 300,000 ruble mag. But I don't think you can get it any other way. Yeah. You get this one. It also can't be listed. These are probably not crazy expensive. I would wager, if anything, the mag, these ones would be the way to go. I know I have a couple of the lying around. I think. Yeah, whatever. Like, realistically speaking, all I'm doing right now is theory crafting based on a video that may or may not be outdated, right? Oh, that's right. Where is it? Ref. I got a few of these. Apparently they're adding some more modes in soon. It'd be very interesting to see how that goes. But I only have 64 of those. I don't feel like spending them on 60 rounders. I would sooner spend them on something else, but the question is, what else do I spend them on, right? Like, I got 3 of these, yeah. But, like, why? Basically, why would I bother? Right? Because, like, you know, my understanding is if you die in terminal, all your stuff comes back, right? Like, you get it again. Like, basically, you didn't do it. That was my understanding, but I'm not sure how true that is. Right? Like, here, theoretically, the Ronin seems like a good idea, right? Because realistically speaking, okay, interesting. Realistically speaking, this is only level 2, and this is level 4, so I might as well swap out these for full coverage without the annoying self-breathing, right? Like this. 1, I look cooler, and 2, there's no inherent reason for me to not do this, basically. Yeah. So Some people are also running the Bastion, I believe. Right. I'm just basically theory crafting based on what I think would be, you know, good to wear. Right. And what makes sense to bring. But realistically, I know very little, so this is essentially being like, let's go based on vibes, I guess. So, food and water, I'm not too worried about. Meds, I don't know if I'd bring an extra Salua, honestly, because it seems kind of silly. Oh, you know what I said I would bring? I did say I would bring it. Okay. Let me go fetch my... This is really stupid and a complete waste of time, space, and energy. Like, how much does this sucker weigh? Where is it? Oh, it's on the wall. Like, how... This thing weighs 6 kilos that I don't need to be carrying on me. But it's really fun. Like, I'm not carrying any ammo or any grenades or anything right now. And I'm already over capacity. Like, is this stupid to be wearing? Yeah, probably. Is it funny? The thing is, I'd probably forget to bring it, honestly. So you know what? Maybe this stays on my wall, never to be seen again. this stays in here. Never mind. I bring the blicky though. Fence might have. He does not. Theoretically, I can go figure out. I know there are 60 rounders lying around somewhere. Right. Two, three. Now I'm going to unload these because I know they're not going to work. Those are red tips. Red tips, honestly, are not going to do anything for me. If anything, they'll probably just get killed. Okay. So if it's a case of... Does that include the ammo? Because if that's the case, I just load up with, say, the SSAP or the... If I have... Well, I was going to say if I have. I know I have it somewhere. I've got 995. Right. Where are you? See, like, I would take that. And I still don't think this would be enough ammo. In fact, it's probably nowhere close. Okay. I don't know if I want a big bag. I want a bag for sure. I don't know if I'd take a big bag. Like, I feel like a drawbridge is probably good enough, right? Because if I needed to, well, let me go deal with the toilet paper. That is really strange out of context. Hang on, let me just go pick up my toilet paper. There we go. With that, I don't even think that was worth it, but it was funny, so. Batteries. Honestly, it's probably just better to keep them. They're not really worth selling. The thing, I wonder if the defib is worth selling right now. I mean, I don't inherently see why it wouldn't be. I feel like this should be enough. Although, you know what? I say, like, it should be enough. It should be enough. I have no way of knowing whether or not it will ever be enough. Right? Like, hopefully that's enough. And then I bring some grenades as well. I don't know how many grenades I'd bring, but I could. Right, like, maybe that's enough grenades. I don't know. I feel genuinely lost conceptually with what to bring. These. Wow. That seems insane. Like, I get why, but that seems brutal. But also, I guess if you get it back, you know, does it matter? What does this give you? Pain killing effect? Eh. This I don't need. I've been sitting on this thing for ages. I've never needed to. Well, actually, I lied. I walked in the other thing. That is true. That is true. I'll bring a stack purely just in case I need it. Right. I have no idea. I'm at such a loss here. Yeah. It almost feels like I'm kind of going into an exam that I have a vague idea of the subject matter, but it's like I don't know what I need to prepare for. Like, even with all this, I still feel as though I am extremely underprepared. CMS kit doesn't really matter, I don't think. It's 995. Fair. Fair. Although, okay, I just want it known. These mags down here, with the exception of, I think one of the ones I left up. Let me double check here. Okay, I'm gonna chuck these mags down here for the purpose of okay, these are all 995. These are the backups. If it gets that bad where I switch over to thing, then it's, you know, not having a good time here. So heavy. Probably the Grizzly's not worth taking. We're definitely taking the Splint. I don't know, man. It's so heavy. Actually, you know what? That's probably not a bad idea. To be fair, I'm also a bear, so I don't know if how that works with the RUAF. I have no idea, like, the rules of engagement or nothing. Right? Okay. Yeah, I've got two here. This is all Propital and ETG, so let me tag this. Okay. But this is sort of generic. Oh, I need more Zagustans. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me go test this thing out in here. What is the fire rate on this thing? 800. MDR is slow. I don't know why I'm even bothering. 850. Oops. 650, 750. This is a slower sin. 715? Really? Interesting. Yeah, oh. When you say rogues, would the goons count for that as well? Because I got ambushed by the goons the other day, right? I think I have a 416 lying around. Shoot. So does that mean it would be very unwise to go soon? Okay, so I mean, I guess we're not going to terminal tonight. I have no idea what to do then. In your opinion, would a 416 be better than the M4? Tarkov terminal. Hang on. RUF.
Didn't you hear me? I said I love you.
Well, not even in terms of like a thing. It's more for the fact that it's another 50 rounds per minute. I personally don't think that it's like, if it was between say 700 and 850, then yeah, probably. But we're going from 800 to 850. Like, I feel like the Model 1 will probably be okay. Apparently somebody said it's less days and more about raids. Well, that's the thing. I haven't fired one of these in a while, so I don't fully remember. So we'll just buy one. I mean, at this point, who cares, right? It's like it's just money essentially, right? Hang on, let me double check. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I fought the rogues yesterday. Let me take a quick look here. Okay, so March 4th, 2 days ago, was when I fought the goons. Now, how many PMC raids did I do yesterday? Yeah. One on Woods, one on Shoreline, one on Factory, one on Streets. I did 4 yesterday, so I should technically be okay. It seems like there's new animations. It look for like a reload. So I'm just looking at a video here, and apparently, it could be a second person potentially. Oh, BSG is talking about the changes for the weapon attachments. Apparently, hang on. I have great news. Apparently, they will be looking into and adjusting 7.62 by 39 AKs. Yeah. And then they're going to do a pass for the unlocking all the conditions for buying the attachments. It doesn't say, it just says that they're going to look at or do another pass of 760 by 39 as well as 760 by 51 and 760 by 54R. Oh, a new bug, beautiful. They're also looking into unsuppressed muzzle flashes. Oh. I don't know if that's a new bug. I would argue that's potentially a feature. Like in real life, technically you can, you know, like if you do the crab runs, right? If you ever did those in school, like that's technically sprinting sideways, right? Oh, okay. Now that's interesting. Hmm. Say I think it's the Raptor was the best. Just because I'm trying to like put this together, really. Oh, undoubtedly. I'm not sure what's considered good here. I want something that's sort of good all around. Like 11 is fine, technically. But I would imagine the 14.6 is slightly better. Although... I'd be very limited to what I could do for this. I've got 2 front sights. Yay! Is it 20 barrel that does this? Interesting. This seems better. This is just the best, apparently. Obviously, you put something on there. Hang on. Gas block. Chuck this one. Okay. I'm not sure if it's like, so what is this? 51,980, okay, versus... Okay. It's actually better to just do this. Interesting. I wonder what technically is the best thing here. Like this. I don't know. That is true. That is very true. You're right. Chuck a razor on there. So this is the Tarkov DB or whatever. DB for Tarkov. Yes. Compare. Recoil, it's the DGN. This is true. Suppressed might not be a bad idea, potentially, because you can get the war comp with the monster. Technically, it seems like... I don't know. I really have no idea. I don't understand how to read this. Oh? Did they change it? I'll do that in 2 seconds. Oh. If anything, the war comp with a mini on there should be fine. Like, that's technically usable, I guess. What do they do to the ARE? What is sort of, I guess, the meta now?
It was all very good.
Oh, go for the PDW. Sorry, yes. I don't know why I missed that one. Actually, the question is which PDW? There's technically two. Oh, that's so ugly. That's genuinely really ugly. This is not much better, but it's slightly visually better. What is this one? You know, this isn't terrible, but I don't know if I would rock it. Yeah. Don't look at my gun, just shoot. Oh, so then, hang on. Then I'd have to play around with this one. Oh, God. It's like, make it stop. I could. Theoretically, I could. But I feel like, I don't know. Like, that's pretty good for recoil and ergonomics. And this one is somehow significantly worse. What barrel length this is? 16. You know what? This is like a 20-inch barrel. Let me play around with this to put a 16-inch. 16 and a half is about as close as I can get. Let me make sure I have a flashlight on the side. Where'd that barrel go? It should be up to the top. Holy Moses. I want to keep these. The suppressor seems to have disappeared. Where did the suppressor go? Oh, there it is. Stat-wise, the Model 1 is just better. It's also lighter. So, you know what? If that's the case, I'll just run the Model 1. Clearly. I'm gonna keep this though, because it's not bad. What in here did I do? I know. Put a no. I'll take some of these parts off of here. Thingy purposes, but like otherwise I'll just get rid of this. Okay. The more I'm hearing about the map, the less I'm almost wanting to go. Uh, I think I'm more or less prepared for that. I'll probably run a scav run while I figure out what I'm going to do about terminal. That was not the right mode. I'm glad I paid attention there. I was like, something's not right here. As I'm insuring stuff, it's like, I don't think you insure things on a scav run. So on the bright side, my brain does function right now. It was like, what was it? Very bad scav did something like 17 runs into terminal. So needless to say, I'm not looking super forward to that. Plus, I don't fully like the concept of picking up the like if I go to the armory and I forget to grab the container, I can't leave. That's a scav. That looks like a PMC.
Подмогните, пацаны!
This is truly one of the guns of all time. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's fine. Put that on there. That on there. Much better. For now, what's really bugging me though is the fact that my right ear is still being real funky right now. So I'm almost nervous to go to terminal. It's like, what if I accidentally can't hear somebody, right? That'd be really annoying. I don't think I've really got a good chance to use the MP7 and the like. Hopefully it's decent. Yeah. It's almost like all I have left to do right now is go to terminal. And all I've heard about terminal is how difficult it is. And I'm just like, ugh. Like maybe, just maybe, we don't have to escape from Tarkov. Maybe the escaping was the friends we made along the way, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a huge fan of Labyrinth, but it's one of those things where it seems like once you get through the first room, then it becomes more simplified, because it's a matter of shoot bad guy, don't blow up, right? Whereas there it's make sure you're shooting the right guy, don't shoot the wrong people, don't blow up, don't die, don't forget things, Here's 6 million steps. Here's a bunch of backtracking. You have to know the map inside and out. Yeah, that's insane. And how many? It's well over 1 million people. So what is that, like 0.36%? Did I do that math correctly? Actually, that might only be 3.6. Yeah, I think it's 3.6. Assuming there was only 1 million people, but more than 1 million people have it. Right? Let's say for, conservatively, 2 million people have it. That goes from being 3.6% down to like, was it 1.8? Or are these bozos?
А, подмагните, пацаны!
Uh, what the hell? Did it cleanly in 30 rounds, by the way. He's heavy bleeding. I can't do anything about it.
Пацан готов! Бля, тут нашего завалили!
Sorry, man. I think you're gonna die. It's not for lack of trying. This should fit. Go. That'll fold. This is... This is how large? This is quite large. I'm genuinely was convinced there that I thought it was gonna go sailing off. Anyway, let's get out of here. Milk. So that wasn't too bad. That was what, like 4 or 5 PMCs or something stupid? It's like, I'm even looking here at the wiki for, like, you know, the ticket shows you like a walkthrough essentially for the terminal, and good lord. Plus, I think you only get something like 20 minutes to do the whole thing. Whew, 0.19, baby, let's go. I do kind of wonder, though, is the reason why the number of people that low, is that because of like a crab bucket mentality? Like with the whole system being like there's a very limited number of seats on the boat, right? Do you think that number would be higher if they didn't have that system? Because that seems interesting as a concept to me. Right? That's like, oh yeah, technically speaking, you know, more people would have gotten out. But because everyone, you know, crab buckets each other, nobody ever gets out. It's like, well, yeah, I guess. Oh, the MP7 mag. I knew there was a mag missing. Hey. Think I still have anything on here? I do. Oh, it's the toothpaste, yeah. Oh, fancy Bastion helmet.
Sometimes I feel like there's just not a point to anything. Of course there's a point to everything.
Not that much, whoops.
You just have to keep going.
Let's see what the dailies are. Down 0, 8 scabs of the thorax shot. No, thank you. Survive. No, thank you. 10 pimps with the headshots. Actually, not terrible. But no. 2 founding raid M4s. I don't think so. 6.60, by the way. I'm not sure what the use case for the loyalty level thing here is. Because it's like nothing here is all that good. I guess technically getting the JPC is actually not a bad deal here. I mean, I think I'm set for a run, but I don't know. I was going to do this because it's nighttime. I would go with the yellow shirt just so it's a little easier to figure out which one is me, because the black division, they're all wearing black. So like here, I feel like this would stand out compared to black division. If I was going with somebody, like this would be like, yeah, that's fine. We know who he is. All right, I think that's fine. Let's see if there's anything else I can research about black division. Oh boy. Right, like thing from what I've heard is, you know, Labyrinth, you know, they say, oh, it's tough, but you can make it happen. Okay, yeah, fine. Right, whatever. Once you get it, it's not too bad. Here, it's like, good luck. Good luck. Right, everything they have hurts. Right, and I don't have to, like, they have anything in 5.56 that they have will be chambered in M995, which is good for me, but also bad for me, because obviously I don't have to worry about ammo, because I just pick up their ammo if I, you know, doubt that really that bad for ammo. But that hurts because it's going to hurt to fight. So they look really cool though, like really cool. Like they're drippy as heck. Like, I would probably pay actual money to have drip like this. Oh, they even have a cool gas mask? I mean, I don't care about the respirator. The respirator is kind of like, yeah, whatever. But that gas mask is actually really cool looking. That is so cool. I want that gas mask. They got all sorts of really cool backpacks. Like a lot of really cool backpacks, actually. And then chest rigs. Class 6s, like these white looking carriers, which are all actually really cool looking. And they have this one that looks like a black Thor piece, and that one looks amazing. So they're either wearing level 5 or level 6. As far as I can tell, if they're wearing white, they're wearing level 6 plates. Otherwise, they're wearing level 5 plates, from what I can understand. But that does look really cool. Man, why do they have so much drip? Oh, okay. I know why 995 is going to be better. Because they have 40 hit points to the face, right? So if you look at these two, technically this will get to their face pretty easily, but they don't really wear anything to protect their face. But they only take 38 points of damage. So this is not going to work. Like, technically, you could hit them in the chest more effectively this way. But you need to do the damage, so this will one-shot them to the face. This SSAP will not. Interesting. Time. I don't think I would even have time to do an attempt today. So I guess we'll go in a week. Yeah, so on Friday, so that's a week from today, we are going to go at it's Friday the 13th. We'll do 8:30 We'll start like 8:30 on the nose, and we're going to hit terminal until we're done. Okay, so probably throughout the week, I'm just going to keep making these. Because realistically speaking, the actual cards, like the money, I kind of don't care. Right? Like these are only... Okay, they're about 600,000, but like still, I don't care about 600,000 rubles, right? I would rather fill these up and get extra attempts. Like they can't be sold or anything. But I'd rather like sitting on 5 to me makes more sense. So I'll put this over. Actually, right. So I'm gonna make a note here of, you know, we're terminal time. Right. I don't know. I am both looking forward to this. And I'm also not looking forward to this. Like, I've somehow been psyched out by everybody else, conceptually, about how Terminal is going to work. So, honestly, I'd probably bring a fresh silhouette, I guess. I guess I don't have any fresh silhouettes just lying around. Nope. Okay. That's good enough. Well, I know it's been shorter today, but I mean, like, you know, I got some other random stuff done, and you know, we're ready for terminal, right? Like that's basically what we did all day, was just, you know, get ready for terminal. Right? I don't know. I think we stand a good chance to potentially to do it. I don't know if we do it first try. It'd be a miracle if somehow we did it first try, but you know, we stand a good chance, I think. But something I want to check before I finish here is this guy. What's he up to? I'm actually have not even the foggiest idea of what this guy is doing right now, because he's got no gun or anything out, right? But he's definitely been playing. He looks like he's been playing arena, because these are arena. This is arena gear, right? So it's nice that he's playing stuff. I wish I knew who this was. Okay. My character. I feel like this isn't right. Like this, there's no way this is right. Yeah. Hopefully this guy stands out enough to not be friendly fired. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you guys all for coming. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to my subscribers. I am going to see you guys for Terminal on Friday. That'll be a live stream. Monday, Tuesday, they've already, like, all that stuff, Project Zomboid is done. Wednesday, I still have to work on it. I've recorded it. I've got to get it up and you know, ready for Wednesday. And then probably Tuesday or whatever, I'll get Thursdays set up, because I do want to like wait for some feedback. The problem I'm having right now is because I have no real direction, like as in like assistance wise. Like I'm probably making the same mistakes as I'm recording right now. Like if I went to record it right now, I'm probably not going to play any better than I did 12 hours ago or 24 hours ago, even though I was playing earlier. But it's because they haven't gone up. There's been no one to like help out. Right, and here's some advice or anything like that. I can't sort of just improve per se, and I feel like the videos I've watched haven't really helped. I don't know, like conceptually it seems like it's like, oh yeah, you go, you know, hit up the convenience stores, get this, hit up these, hit up this. I for some reason am struggling to do that. So if anybody knows Zomboid or anything like that, I would absolutely be down to play at some point, just to kind of really grasp a good idea of how to start setting up properly. But anyway, that's it. Good night.